Standards, film crew in tow. Slim and Al try to live inside the law, but sometimes it's a fine line.
We pay our taxes, we're all registered, we pay all our bills, everything, but it's always us that take the whipping.
I can't remember how many times I've had the training standards and all that, but I haven't got a conviction against my name and I ain't got a conviction against my company name. They just want photographs on News at 10 and in the 6 o'clock news of you being led out of your office in handcuffs with bundles of tickets in their property bags, and then but they don't put it on the news 3 or 4 months later when the case has collapsed. They don't put that on the news.
I do not have a criminal record. I come from the street, I worked hard. I never burgled, I never did anything, I never thieved. I worked to get an easier way of life without going to prison by selling a ticket.
You know, it's not like pals of mine that become armed robbers and, you know, major drug dealers or whatever. And my mum's very proud of me. She's saying to me, she's looking at me saying, like, here's a boy that could have gone
the other way.
Just the other way, and he ain't. She's over the moon on me in the game. Because she don't have to go out that fucking nick every fortnight and visit her.
One of Al's most notorious moments was when he was turned over by the News of the World.
They criticise and run me down for years. The press come and entrap you. Dress people up. That Masood, he dressed up as an Arab and went to the Hilton Hotel. Rang me up in my little shop, my 2-bob little shop, asked for Wimbledon tickets and dressed up and made out he was a millionaire and wanted to sit next to the Royal Box. Of course I was entrapped. Of course I took £3,000 off of him. He wanted 2 lovely girls to go with him, spend the night with them and everything else. That wasn't hard to get. Got 2 girls out of the phone box. Sold them 4 tickets next to the Royal Box. The girls got paid, I got paid. Entrapment. Next minute I'm on the front page. I mean, what a thing to open up on a Sunday morning. Seats next to the Royal Box, then drugs and kinky sex. Where did he get these stories from? It goes on. Last Thursday, as Stefan Egberg crashed out of the tournament, a vice girl sat feet from Her HS Royal Highness Princess Michael of Kent and told the reporter, "I've got handcuffs, the lot, and you can spank me first." What's that got to do with the ticket tower? I mean, as you read it, it gets fucking worse and worse. Well, I'm worried about me. I'm a ticket tower and she's stripping off from everything that she done for it. But the phones never stopped. People didn't want no tickets. They just said, "Can you find the girls? We fancy the story." They didn't want Wimbledon tickets or any other tickets. Just send the girls over. Kinky sex. Next to the Royal Box. Spank me.
£85 each, sir. £85 each, madam.
It's 2 weeks before Royal Ascot and business is brisk.
We're basically like the futures market. Not on my desk, and we ain't got a crystal ball. We're gambling on the futures market. What is that commodity going to be worth in 7 months' time?
What are we going to do with these Ascot? Who are we going to send there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left for Saturday. Give him a Slim.
It is Royal Ascot, and you have to be aware of the security arrangements. And believe it or not, you know, yeah, I am a tart with a heart. You know, I'm not going to sell it to a terrorist or a potential person, you know, who's going to create trouble in there or pose a threat to either the royal family or their guests. So therefore, I would only sell a royal enclosure ticket to a client that I know on a personal basis.
You can't buy a ticket for the Royal Enclosure.
Good
it's
afternoon,
invitation
Neil.
only. But it seems that no one is too grand to sell to Slim.
Yes, sir. What, for the Royal Enclosure? Have you already got it in your possession, or you got to go to St James's Palace for that one? Yeah, okay, that's no problem. And what sort of money would you be looking for that, sir? Okay, I'll give you a call back this afternoon, sir. We'll have that off you anyway. All right, you're welcome. So, you know, what's all that about? The class of people that are attending Royal Ascot are just not what they was years ago, you know. He's asked me £100. So that goes to show you the level of people that are attending Royal Ascot now. Why the hell does that man want to sell that ticket for £100? It's disgusting. I'd have more respect for him if he asked me £1,000 for it.
circulation today.
Banner is the line. Go, 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 go.
It's really about, from our perspective, keeping it just a smooth, happy day. It's really just moving them on. I think there's 5 police officers here this morning, and there's in excess of 20 odd touts, and it's really just staying on top of them and moving them around.
What, I've got to talk to someone down there.
Yes, please.
No money's exchanging hands.
I don't care what money's changing. Over there.
Outside the station at Ascot, it's guerrilla warfare between the police and the Touts.
5'8", 5'9".
Certain events you do get a bit of grief off the police, others you don't. This seems to be fairly fine here today. They used to, years ago they used to get your collar felt here, but I suppose over the last 6-7 years it's eased right up now. Mind you, can soon be arranged to go over and tune one if you want.
You can only make an application for yourself and your spouse and those with your own name, your children. You can't sell a royal enclosure ticket. I'm not saying that it's never been done, but it would be quite a risky thing to do, although it would be churlish to say that it had never been done.
In fact, it's being done
Fuck,
right now,
it must be a
just
light
down
here.
the road.
Right,
Slim's
son.
got a royal enclosure invite for a woman. If he can get a male invite, he can flog the pair for almost £2,000.
You ain't got any ailments for tomorrow, royal enclosure, have you? Fucking birds one here, it's a screwer, isn't it, to get out of a birds one. Geezers one, you can get out of it. Yeah. Gamblers and all that, you know what I mean? Fucking screwer, isn't it? Tickets in the silver ring? Alright, Eddie, what's happening?
Most of the trading here goes on between the Touts.
Yeah, sweet.
They all seem to trust
Time
each
you're going to go in. The best punters are the trade. There's some people that would only trade within the trade. You haven't got to worry about whether a customer's going to complain, because the trade know exactly what they're buying. We don't pull the wool over each other's eyes, and we don't revoke on each other. It is camaraderie, and it's quite nice actually. You know, at the end of the day, we do help each other out, and we do have a giggle. You know, we're all there for a common cause, and yeah, it is very honourable, and we are very trustworthy. Does anyone need tickets? Anyone need tickets for today? Anyone need tickets? The majority of the customers that we serve for Ascot, probably what you'd describe as the nouveau riche. They seem to be under the impression that number one, that they can actually get a ticket for the royal enclosure. Well, of course you can if you come and see a man like me. But number two, they haven't got the faintest idea what we would charge them. If it's a lady and a gentleman on Ladies' Day, you might ask them £1,800 for a pair. And they go, how much? What? And you just ask them, well, you know, why do you think you can go to the royal enclosure? If you think you're good enough to mix with those people, why haven't you got £1,800?
But it's not been a great day for Slim.
It's been a waste of time here. It's very, very difficult. There's not a lot of tickets here for a start off. Which, in some respect, obviously you want that all the time. You don't want any tickets at a place, you know what I mean? But there's no punters here either, really. I've done what I've had to do today, so, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't going to drive myself mad here running about just to nick a little bit more money. The plan now is, I think, to get straight on the next train, straight in the boozer.
Things are suddenly not quite as rosy for the Spivs. They've got competition. It's us, the public. Because with the internet and auction sites like eBay, everybody can be their own tout. Profit margins are shrinking as